All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're going to talk about 5 tool purchases I regret. Early on in my channel, I did a video, wasted money on tools, and none of those tools are repeats, so this is all new stuff. All right, so first tool, not really a tool, but it's a light, and it's this little thing from SnapOn. It is, I don't even know the part number on it. It don't work. It's supposed to be activated when you open a drawer or door or something like that. And this still works. Both of my lights that I purchased don't work. You charge them up as long as you've got power on them. They work, but once you disconnect them, nothing. So, junk. And I don't have a SnapOn dealer anymore to do anything about it. So I've got 2 of these lights and they're both dead. They both died pretty soon after each other, even though I bought them like a couple weeks apart, but they both died right around the same time. Now I'm going to give an honorable mention, or dishonorable mention in this case, to this light up here. Now, I bought it thinking it would come in handy working on cars. This is Blue Point, by the way. And I thought it would also work as a little backdrop. But as you can see, it flickers. And it flickers on both of my cameras. Figured I'd do a nice little accent light, light up the wall of fame back here, but didn't really work out well. But again, works well as a light, it just didn't work for what I bought it for. So oddly enough, my hutch light doesn't flicker with the camera, so, but I don't really, hate on it that much because it works well as a light, just not as what I bought it for. All right, next tool, we're gonna pick on Matco, and it is Matco Tools MTPK76, and it is a torch kit. And I'll be honest with you, yeah, it sucks. It does not work that well. It doesn't get that hot. The attachment for doing shrink tubing, that's kind of what I bought it for, is to shrink tubing, and it doesn't work that well. So, yeah, junk. All right, next tool is from Astronautic, which I'm pretty surprised about because normally Astronautic stuff is really good. But it is part number 7874, their power steering kit. Now this is kit number 2. Another technician damaged my kit and bought another set and gave it to me and kept my old set. But if you notice, it looks relatively pristine. On my other kit, the thrust bearing failed on it. And if I can get my face out of it, it has pulled threads on the adapters. I was surprised at that, but it did it on both kits. That was the adapter right there that he messed up and bought me a new kit. The kit's not that expensive, so it's not like, oh my, I bought it as a backup kit and that's what it is, so, but still disappointing. All right, next tool is actually a kit of tools. I bought the package of these offset clip tools, and this one is ASG P1B, and I don't find it really useful anywhere. Anywhere where it might come in handy, it's either too long or you can't get the right angle. They sit in my toolbox. As you can see, like, if y'all watch my channel, you know that handle's really clean because I don't use them. I actually pulled this one out the other day trying to get a clip out that was in a weird spot, and it didn't work for anything, so wasted money. And this last one is going to be controversial, and I'm sorry, but at this point, it's straight up what I think. So, yep, my Varus Edge. Don't get me wrong, this is a good scan tool and a decent scope, but it's stupid expensive. For this kind of money, I could have bought a laptop, a Pico scope, an Autel, a launch, and been much better equipped. Now, honestly, I would miss the graphing of the SnapOn. One of the things about the SnapOn scan tools is they still have the best graphing in the business. But so often I run into stuff where it just doesn't do what I need it to do. I have to grab the Bosch, I have to grab the Autel, OEM scan tools, and it gets old. Having had to pay so much money and updates and all that, I would not buy the scan tool again. That's why I kept saying I wouldn't buy a Zeus. I'm not buying a Zeus. I have no interest in buying a Zeus because it's a lot of money, and honestly, before I had this tool, I had a Modus Edge. I should have kept the Modus Edge and then branched out in other tools. At that point, I had an Autel Mini, so I had Autel, but should have gone Pico, should have gone straight ahead and got, other stuff. It's just so expensive to maintain, and it leaves you hanging so much. If you're doing high-level repairs, it leaves you hanging. Just does. Sorry, not sorry. So those are my 5 regretted tools. So let me know yours in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.